Hey guys, I'm Brian Paul, and I'm sitting here in VR as always, playing a new game that just launched on the Australian store. Apparently coming out in the EU and UK and USA, North America, all sorts of letters strewn together, coming very, very soon. I just switched over to the PSVR mode. It is playable in non-VR, and dude and dudettes, whoever's watching, at this late hour, I have to say, I am very, very biased when it comes to scary video games. So, just keep that in mind. Let me just check one thing before we get started here. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Rise of Insanity. I've not played this. Very curious. Let's see what we got here. Gameplay, English, subtitles. Let's keep those off. Audio volume up. Head bobbing. You know what? I like head bobbing. Let's bob our heads. Okay. Let's go back. Graphics. Yes, we want graphics. I guess that's maybe controller control. Hey, good morning, the con artist. Morning, everybody. So hang out with me here just a little bit while I figure out some controls. Fast walk looks like a L1. Help is square. Interaction, this does not look like it's going to require a whole lot of controller questions. Controller sensitivity, invert movement. This all looks like the standard fare. This looks like a pretty, this is probably a walking simulator based on the stuff that we just saw. Let's start a new game. Let's get this thing. This game contains frightening scenes and sudden increases of tension. Meow! What's up, Summer Game Cat? People with weak heart and epilepsy problems are advised not to play. You know, maybe they should have put that in the description. The authors do not take responsibility for any problems that might occur after playing the game. After playing the game. What about during playing the game? Whatever. If I just stop talking and you hear me grab my chest, somebody call an ambulance. Keep calm.
Relax. Calm down. All your senses.
Can you guys hear this okay?
Is Dr. Stephen down? You are here because your disorders started to get out of control. You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control.
Yeah, it's DualShock 4 only. No move control support.
Original therapy. I will show you the film I created. And you will tell me what feelings you have watching it. And if you saw anything.
Hey, let's turn up the game audio a bit. It's an interesting start, I guess. Hey, good morning, Madman. Morning, Lethal Weasel. Whoa, alright. I think stuff's happening. Oh god, please don't give me a loading screen. Ah, they gave me a loading screen. I knew they were going to ruin it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much with this. So... Alright. Oh, it's click turning. Ah. Here, can I... Sometimes they give you different settings once you started the game. Yeah, it's a little late to stream, but the second AJ sent me a text and told me that this game was out in some territory or another, Australia specifically. I was like, yeah, no, I need to check this out before I go to bed. And you know, like a scary game at a late hour, perfect.
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old, day September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Cool. Alright. Let's see what's in the drawer. Oh, that's a lot of paperwork. That's a lot of paperwork. I gotta tell you guys, straight off the Batman, I hate Batman. I'm playing on a Pro, and man, there is some heavy screen door effects going on right now. Like, I think it's just because the graphics themselves are a little on the, I'm gonna say dull, but that doesn't mean they're dull. I mean, like as far as contrast and like brightness goes. Let's see, patient Edward with 2 D's. I'm not sure if I've seen that spelling before. We've already gotten the preliminary interview. We've seen the initial diagnosis. We need to do a test. We need to test a new therapy, and we have to wait for results. I'm not sure if anyone on the face of the planet has ever made a list, a checklist, and then said, number 4, waiting for results. I don't think you ever put waiting on a checklist of things to do. Oh, I have like 7 things to do today. 3 of them are waiting. That doesn't make sense. Hey, what's up, Shughead? I haven't really played yet, man. So I'm not really sure how to respond. I'm not sure if this is any good or not, but you know, man, it's scary. I mean, supposedly scary, and if it's even remotely scary, then I'll be pretty happy. Not a fan of the click turning, no surprises there. Geisen, I saw your wave, or heard your wave. I'm waving back at you. Not that you can tell though, because I'm using a DualShock 4. Alright, that's not creepy. This huge wardrobe that you could put tons of clothes in. There's a weird ass ball in there. I don't know, guys. What do you think? This Rorschach test is I like Rorschach tests. I always feel like I see something sexual in them though. I'm not sure what that means. I haven't talked to a psychiatrist or talked to anybody important about that. Ooh! Now you think this is important? Do you think this is important? It's a Pinewood Derby car. If anyone who's ever ridden in the Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts or anything like that, you know what that is. I don't know if they have that kind of stuff. I don't know if they have Pinewood Derbies in other countries, but, or even Boy Scouts in other countries. I think that's a uniquely American thing, right? It's silly, is what it is. But yeah, you get a block of wood and then you carve it out. You try to make it all slick-like. You paint it different colors. You add weights to it, and then you race this non-motorized car down a hill, like this, you know, predetermined track, with your other Boy Scouts, and you get a prize for it. I've got like 2 or 3 of them. I was a Cub Scout for a couple years, and then I dropped out before becoming a Boy Scout. Dr. Dowell launches his new experimental treatment method. Psycholozine. That's an interesting name for a magazine. Psycholozine. It just rolls off the tongue, Psycholozine. Guys, we didn't really know about this game until yesterday. Oh. Was that Reverse Flash that said he got 4th place in his Pinewood Derby? That's pretty cool, man. I don't know if I ever scored or anything like that, or placed. I don't think the word is scored. It's placed. Did you place? I could use a flashlight. A flashlight would be nice. And I will say, you know, now that we've kind of progressed a little bit here, the graphics are pretty nice. Like it's a decent looking place we got here. I don't know if this is our place or if we just, you know, we're intruding on someone else's place. Can you guys hear the piano music in the background? I'm not really sure how my volumes are doing. Jesus, I can't talk, man. It's way too late. Oh God, dear Mrs. Dowell, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden. Therefore, my decision was to mainly plant dahlias. Dahlias. Dahlias? I'm like Delilahs. I don't know what the hell. What's a dahlia? I don't know anything. I have accentuated them with. Uh, yeah, you know what? I don't know what clematis flowers are. I'm thinking like, an STD now. I surrounded everything with white poppies. You will be delighted. What in the hell is going on here? Oh, I could just read it. All right. Um, so a whole note about flowers. That made me think of chlamydia. That's probably not what that note was meant to do. Also, I'd love to be able to walk through this space right here. But no, you walk over here, you gotta walk all the way back around the couch. Hey, people all around the world, huh? We got people hanging out. Probably not a lot of people from North America because of the late hour. But, oh, there's a TV. Yeah, that's what we want to do in VR. Let's watch some TV. No? No. No? No. No? No. Okay. There's anything to do in this place. Yeah, again, not a bad looking kitchen. It's not great looking. You can kind of tell that this wasn't supposed to be a VR game, and they were like, hey, let's see if we can shove this into VR. Ooh.
Please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
Who is talking? Do we have to turn off the TV? Because some ghost woman just told us to? That's strange. Honey, turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy. Jeez, there's so much to do in this house. I just want to, see what's going on here. See what they're storing underneath the cabinets. I'll get to the phone in a minute, I swear. My invisible wife can't get that? An invisible wife. Oh, man. I'm coming up with all sorts of good ideas today. Sweetheart, remember that you are on duty today. That's some solid handwriting, man. Did she take calligraphy? Yeah, okay. An invisible man sleeping in my bed. No, wait, that's totally different. Who are you gonna call? Where's the phone? Oh, I saw our phone, I think. It kind of looks like Affected, yeah, Con Artist. Although I think maybe Affected look a little better. It's been a while since I played Affected. Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell? Oh, in a load screen. Nothing adds to the immersion like a load screen. Whoever just asked about motion sickness, no, but I don't get motion sickness. If you asked me to use the 3D rudder with this, I'd probably get some motion sickness, but no, I don't get motion sickness for any other reason. Hey, what's up, Great Tantrum? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this seems kind of walking simulator-ish if you're gonna define it. Here, it is nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. Okay, these are some interesting big notes. It's supposed to be a horror game, I guess. I mean, you can tell by the title screen, or at least the thumbnail that I used, that it's supposed to be a horror game. Let's listen to another voice recording.
Patient Edward 41.
Are we Edward, or is that our patient? I don't know.
Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child.
The invisible wife.
As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
Nice, yeah. I just heard Madman's comment about the rudder not giving him motion sickness. It's not a universal thing, but I have heard it from not only Dave Station VR, whose opinion I obviously trust considerably, but also it happened to me, and I've seen in the comments at least a couple other people that has happened to. So I'm glad it's not happening to everybody, but it's certainly not the motion sickness cure that certain people are looking for. This is a long letter to read in VR. I apologize for not having written so long. I was occupied with family and work matters and did not have enough time. I trust that you are okay. How is your wife, Berta? I currently have a case of certain patient Edward smeared. He is 41 years old. He's reporting problems with sleeping and memory. I noticed he seemed to have certain minor tics. There are times when he suddenly and strangely moves the small finger of his left hand. Everyone has weird things. He told me about a nightmare that has been haunting him for some time. It is the only dream he can remember. He told me he had attempted to kill his wife and child in that dream. However, he was not able to do it. He constantly wakes up before the very end. It is strange because Edward is actually a bachelor and does not have any children. What do you think of this? My assumption that these are the beginnings of schizophrenia or multiple personality disorder. However, you are the one who has more experience in psychopathology. All right, let's see. I hope there's not. I mean, like, I don't mind reading in games, but man, like to just step out and be like, oh, hey, here's a gigantic letter for you to read. But I'm going to assume where Edward that all these letters are talking about. And by the way, this does not look nearly as nice as the house we were just in. Like, this looks pretty barren and pretty bare. Um, yeah, it's starting to look worse. But I'm sure who knows? Maybe we'll go back and forth with that. So yeah, maybe we're Edward. Maybe we're the bachelor who's dreaming about killing his wife and kids that we don't have. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. But maybe we actually did it, because that's how scary games go. Vision can be saved. 50% off babies? 50% off babies? What kind of hospital is this? Here, can we step on this old scale? Here, no, we can't step on it. E, F, P. Oh, come on, I can read all that. Maybe should I put a hand over one of my eyes? I'm not sure how that works. I was going to say I'm tired, but I feel kind of amped right now. I think scary games put me in a good mood. They give me some energy. It's like going for a run or something, getting the adrenaline going, right? Ooh, I hear flies or mosquitoes? Something? I don't know. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Kinda wanna watch Ghostbusters now. Whoa, 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 what's going on over here? Half price babies. Lethal Weasel, when you say I wonder what kind of babies they are, what are you referring to? You're referring to gender, race, size, age? Great Tantrum. This game has not scared me yet. I like the atmosphere that it's starting to create, but I mean, it's not terribly realistic when it comes to graphics. There's a little bit of a screen door effect going on here, and I mean, and we also just got started, so I'm not going to judge it yet. Not going to judge it yet, but I will say, I think we're on our way here, guys. I think we're on our way to getting pretty spooked out. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was our first scare, and it wasn't scary. I mean, it actually looked really cheesy, to be honest with you. That was actually really horrible. Oh, God. Please let this be a good game. I really want this to be a good game. Maybe that was just, one of those things. Ah, man. Like, there was like just that black silhouette that just casually walked across the hall, 60 frames a second, like very speedily. It wasn't creepy at all. Obviously, walked into a room he can't walk into. Hey, what's up, JD? How's it going, dude? I'm trying to figure out what this Rorschach test looks like, man. I want to say a threesome, but it's, it's Thomas. It's Thomas. Thomas the Tank Engine. Hey, Bloody Bobby Game Cat X. Wow, what's going on, dude? Thanks for dropping in before sleep. Okay, a key to her heart is located where your journey began. God, please don't make me go back to the beginning. What? So, okay, a key to her heart is located where your journey began. I don't know. It's a 3-digit combination. I didn't see any 3-digit combinations back where my journey began. Oh. Yo, what's up, Lewis Knight? Man, everyone's up late tonight, or some people are up early. Whoa. Okay, that shouldn't have scared me, but I wasn't expecting it, so I guess it scared me. Yeah, I don't think anyone will be terribly surprised when I get ridiculously scared for no apparent reason. Hey, McConnors, I like Dying Reborn, although I haven't played it in well over a year, so I'm not sure how it's aged, to be honest with you. Whoa! Alright. So stuff just happened. I like that. Oh, I totally forgot that you can hold L2 to run. That's good. So I think they wanted me to go all the way back here. The doors just opened. They were very happy about me coming back. Check eyesight, room 6. Here we go. Okay, so there's stuff going on here. There's stuff going on here. They're messing with the rooms, and they're doing a little bit of stuff here. So it's just to kind of mix up. 629. Well, that was so they made you come all the way back, but at least they threw a few scares your way. 629. Do 629, everybody, 629. 629. 629. You know they're gonna throw another scare at me because they know I'm going all the way back to the door. 629. Don't let me forget. 629. 629. Do you think there's gonna be a jump scare? Do you think they're gonna do it? Okay. Whoa, 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 what's with the broken glass? Okay, it was tough to see what I was doing here. Hey. What's up, Robert Sullivan, man? Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going on vacation until Sunday, and even at that, I'm going to make sure that there is a PSVR this week and a Why We Love episode, and I'm only going to be gone for a couple days, honestly, so you're barely going to know I'm gone, if at all. But I'm excited. Gonna go spend some time with the family, and gonna go hang out in Maine, get away, just hang out, spend some time at the beach, which I normally hate, but for whatever reason, I just decided I needed to get away and spend some quality time with my family, and and do that. So I'm excited to get away. All right, I think this is the only thing to pick up here. No match. That's all we got. No match. It looks like dental records up there. You can see. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Yeah, I gotta say, this game doesn't look terribly good, but they are doing their absolute best. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is. I'm turning a corner here, guys. I'm turning a corner with this game. I wasn't loving it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I just changed my mind. I absolutely love this game. It was so cheesy for so long. It was so cheesy, and then it just suddenly came together, and they gave me a solid jump scare on top of another jump scare, and I'm on board. I'm totally on board with this game. I was thinking it was super cheesy, and now I'm thinking it's super awesome. What is it? What? Come on! What is this silliness here? Why is there a PSVR headset? Like, I don't even understand. Whoa. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, I'm controlling this. It's Eagle Flight. Hey, what's up, JNet? I'm not sure why I'm controlling this. This is strange. I have to turn. That was weird. I just had to turn around on my couch because it didn't have any turning controls in midair. So I just had to turn my body around.
Gain control over him, please.
Man, there are so many loading screens in this. Kind of ridiculous. Yeah, guys. Like I said, it had a pretty lame introduction. I didn't think the developers had the chops to scare me, and then like boom, and then boom again, and it was really good. And here we are out in this garden now, which again doesn't look so hot, and it's really dark. I'm curious. Oh my god, I just took a look at the stream. It is so dark. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hey, what's up, Brian? I love you too, bud. Us Brian's gotta stick together. There's only hundreds of thousands of us out there. It is so dark in the headset. It is so dark. I can't believe how dark this is. Like it's barely visible to me, and then I looked at the stream and it's even darker for you guys. There we go, but little bits of light here and there. So guys, this game should be coming to the U.S. store today, like later today, hopefully when the store updates. But you know, this is the game from I think this game came from Poland, and I feel like we always have issues in getting games from overseas properly. Here, okay, so I can't. At the beginning, I could. Hey, take it easy, madman. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait, what's going on over here? That was pretty creepy, but it's like it was almost too dark to see what was going on. So there was a gamma adjustment at the very beginning before I switched over to PSVR mode. Maybe it was right at the main menu. Alright, so we got our key. Can we explore over here? I'm gonna follow the fence. I'm gonna guess we can't go very far. Oh, we can't even go that far. I could really use a flashlight. Yeah, the graphics are pretty bad at certain points. But this is we'll just stumble through here. We'll see if we can't get back to the gate. Yeah, as far as scary games go, I heard Brian's comment in the chat. He has how it plays scary games. Ah! And that's how I play scary games. With my teeth clenched, talking to you guys, my hands sweating, and knowing that at some point, whoever's watching is going to know what a big baby I am. Because nothing is more fun in this world than playing a scary video game, except a scary VR game. Seriously, did I take the wrong path? This is not the way I got here. Or did the path change? Yeah, but I love scary games, and I never realize how scared I am until I actually drop in and play a game. Hey, Jupiter Skies, we are going to talk hopefully on tomorrow's viewer takeover. We filmed it tonight. We're gonna talk about our No Man's Sky plans on viewer takeover. So make sure you check that out, man.
Daddy, play with me.
I'm such a coward. I'm such a coward. Like, everything scares me, and that's why I love it. You know, it's like you can watch a movie and you might not feel sad when something sad happens, or you might not feel happy when something happy happens, but or maybe I don't, because I don't know, because I don't know, I've just taken too many drugs, or I'm just too old and like things don't affect me anymore. But scary things still affect me, very much so. The deceased is Theodore Dowell, age 7, 6, male. It sounds like
Daddy,
it sounds like
why did you allow him?
sounds like we killed the kid we killed. But so what I was saying was that as much as you know, those things don't affect me. I don't laugh at funny things, and I don't you know, I don't get sad at sad things usually, you know, until something random happens. But scary things still scare me. So it's good to know that things can still affect you. What am I missing here? So this was the death certificate of our strangulation in sleep probably kid, even though supposedly we don't have kids. We're having dreams about killing our wife and kids. Whoa! I guess we're going this way. So I walked in there. Oh, there's a phone out here? Oh, yeah, obviously it's just sitting right there on top of that table. That's weird.
Daddy,
Daddy!
Daddy, he's here. He's
Oh,
back.
JD, absolutely, man. Resident Evil 7 is always going to be my favorite horror game on PSVR. But yeah, Paranormal Activity was really well done. I even like Don't Knock Twice. I know people make fun of me for that because it was buggy as hell. But if you can get past the bugs, I thought it was really well done. Actually, really similar to Paranormal Activity, but man, way buggier, way buggier. All right, looks like we're in our non-existent kids' room. What do we got here? What's up, Daniel Aldridge from the UK? This is Theodore's sword. Theodore's sword. Let's do this. Theodore is very talented. Why doesn't Theodore have an E at the end of his name? I don't know. Theodore's a very talented child. He's very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape, which often appears in his drawings. It's probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. Or it's Slenderman! Or it's Slenderman! What if it's Slenderman? I don't know. It's a car. It's a bed. These are toys. More toys, which don't look like they belong in a kid's room. Music is, like, decent, I guess. The atmosphere is... Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, see, they got me on edge, so these, like, silly scares are starting to get to me. Can I go up the stairs? No. Oh, what's going on at the wall over here? The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. I don't know what that means, but it probably means I'm about to get freaked out. Dear Mrs. Dowell, I'm pleased that you fancy my floral composition. I have received your comments and further recommendations. I will plant rhododendrons. There's a lot of flowers going on, as per your wish. I will have to drive my car in front of the greenhouse to move the seedlings. I hope you do not mind, Edward. This is what is going on? Do you think these are flower arrangements for a, oh, come on. No light at all? Flower arrangements for a cemetery or a funeral? Here we go. Yo, this room is way too dark. Missing fuses. Alright, I guess we're looking for some fuses. Bro. What? Can we go do this first? There's another room over here I think that we might be able to go in. We'll come back. Oh my god. Yeah. Bro. This is freaky. I'm trying to go in here. And way in the distance there's a purple light. You see the purple light way back there? And there's like some breathing and some whispering, and I don't want to go forward. Ha! Okay, I don't know if I can go forward. I don't think we're in the kitchen anymore. What? Yo. Why are all these knives facing me? Oh, Jesus! Okay, that was effective. And the loading screen, just to kill the immersion. This game would not work at all without VR. I read some reviews about this, the Xbox One version or whatever, and not good reviews. The one I read was like 4 out of 10 or something like that. And I understand that if this was on a flat screen, it wouldn't be effective at all. But do you think I died, or was that just part of the game? Okay, I don't know if I died or not. I didn't know I could die. Whoa, I don't think I died. Something just happened. Something weird just happened. I heard something weird. If you see things running through your head. Yo, that's the same thing. Why do I keep saying yo? It's like I'm 6th grade all over again. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go this way this time. We're gonna go deal with the basement and the missing fuse situation, and then we'll get back to the floating knives that killed me, because I honestly don't know what to do about floating knives. Whoa! Okay, dude, these rats are like the size of those are the biggest rats I've ever seen. Yo, Bloody Bobby, Game Cat X, man. Have an excellent night. Talk to you soon. But What's all this talk in the chat about Australian? Being Australian, is that it? Right. Yeah, whoever said in the chat about a crappy game being 10 times better in VR, yeah, that's totally true. Like, if an independent studio is making a game and they don't have a ton of faith in it, they should just throw it into VR, because it's infinitely better. What do you think that is? Is that thing that you fold up and put different colors on? Play with your friends when you're like 4? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. You fold it up into triangles. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yo, what up, David Regan? What do you think that is? Hey, Junior 23. Yeah, I got a couple good scares. A couple good scares out of this so far. Oh, that doesn't look sexual. Yeah, I'll hold you so you can play Resident Evil 7. That's not sexual. That just looks like a demon face. What? This is the dumbest looking spider ever. Not origami, Jupiter Skies. It's this thing that kids play, where they like write different colors and numbers, and then you fold it in and out, and I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Cloak Reaper knows what I'm talking about. Is there a face on the wall? I think it just looks like a face painted on the wall. Let's go check it out. It's just a face painted on the wall. Stop looking at me. Seriously. Oh, it's face on this wall too. There's so much reading. Disturbing effects of new treatment method. The treatment method for severe psychological disorders by Dr. Stephen Dowell is based on applying strong visual stimuli to the patient. It is aimed at putting the patient in a hypnotic trance during which he stands face to face with his fears and deepest thoughts. The results of this treatment, however, are far from expectations. So far, following therapeutic sessions with the doctor's films, patients have plunged into apathy, depression, or experiencing epilepsy attacks. Continuing a long time after the appointment, the main association of psychologists is watching Dr. Stephen Dowell with anxiety. They plan to meet with the author of this controversial research. That's a long way to go to say, eh. Okay, we got another one. My wife is very well. Or dear Steve, my wife's very well as usual. Let's move to the essence of the case. You should remember that we have a similar case in the past. It's a case that you took active part in. We are overworked. You might have forgotten. I think that you should, with the use of suggestion, help your patient to finish the dream. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask him about his past. Accepting traumatic events he has experienced could be the starting point in merging different selves. Looking forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham. Hey, Sanador. I think we're gonna see the Forest PlayStation 5 for VR. That'd be a great game to play in VR. I just think that it's gonna be a little tough as far as horsepower goes to get that thing running. What do you think this is over here? What do you think's going on over here? It looks like a pipe just burst. Looks like a pipe just burst. You think we should be concerned about this burst pipe? I don't think we should be concerned about the burst pipe. I think we're just gonna walk past the burst pipe. Everything's fine. Were we already in here? We were already in here. There wasn't anything in here the last time I was here. Oh, that pipe burst over the door we have to go back through. We don't have the thing that we need. We didn't actually pick up the. Oh no, we did. Did we? I don't know. Let's go find out. Oh, we can't go through the door. So now we're all wet. I'm just walking around doing nothing at this point. Here, let's just double check, make sure we didn't forget anything. Very curious about this weird ass spider that's on this mirror, this non-reflective mirror. Just gonna run into the darkness over here again. Double check, make sure we didn't miss anything. It's really dark. That face is really weird. There's a lot to read. Okay. Pretty sure we didn't miss anything. We can't open this door because the pipe burst. Can we fix the pipe? No. No, that's not a thing. We already picked this up. Yeah, Great Tantrum, this is DualShock 4 only. There's no move support for this thing. Oh. You think there's a you think there's some kind of answer here? They seem to turn endlessly. Paper fortune tellers. Yeah, I definitely thought those things had another name. I don't know what I should be doing here. Obviously we're... Oh! Well, I guess we did it. Whatever we were supposed to be doing is now done. I just randomly turned those valves. JNet GameCat, I don't think that was a puzzle. Okay, so we replaced the missing fuses. I don't know if there's anything else left to do in this room. Do you think when we replace the fuses, it maybe gave some light to this other room over here that we died in? Do we suddenly have footsteps for the first time? I think we suddenly have footsteps. I don't think we had footsteps the entire time I've been playing this. Here, let's stop back in here, see if we miss anything. I don't want to go back in that room because I feel like I didn't do what had to be done. Oh, no, I take it back. So, by putting the fuse in, we get the lights on in this room. So apparently we will not get killed by floating knives again. Or we might, but but not in the same way. I always fear that thought may not come back home. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend this based on what I've played so far. I'm enjoying it, but I, only because I just really wanted to play another scary game, and it's it's not a great game, but I'm enjoying it.
Patient Edward, 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend Abraham, I established that Eddie suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet, and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
Alright. I really hate when you just have to stand in one place and listen to audio logs. At least Immortal Legacy and Bioshock and all sorts of other great games allowed you to pick one up and just listen as you were walking. This was like, you're just going to have to stand here and twiddle your thumbs until this thing stops playing. But whatever, So I think if I'm going to recommend this game, obviously I haven't beaten it, I haven't gotten very far. It's going to depend on the length of the game, which I've heard is only a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours most. And on top of that, what the price tag is. I paid $23 Australian, which means it's going to be about $15 here in the States, and I think that's okay for what it is. It's like Slenderman hiding over there on the side. Alright. Hey, take it easy, Junior. I really enjoyed The Exorcist. I thought it was overpriced for what it was.
Hello, Steven? Are you here? Steven, it's Eddie.
Alright, the load screen. I was a big fan of The Exorcist, and as far as The Exorcist goes, like it seemed really overpriced at what was it, like $7 a chapter, something like that, and each chapter I thought was really well done, but I mean the whole thing should have been grand total $20 maximum. So if you get it on sale, I think it's pretty good. What in the heck is that all about? Alright, let's Daddy, I'm lost.
I lost my figurines. Please find them.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's up, Evan? What's up, Breath? Oh, come on. So here we go. Every time I think that like the game's not interesting me at all, they give me a scary voice, and then they go, "Hey, walk down this hall, Bri. Hey, Bri, go walk down this hall. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen." Big honor and duty meetup. What did we say that on Gamescast Live today? I would say that, yeah, probably when I get back from vacation. I'm only gonna be gone for a couple days. Some midweek next week or late next week, we can totally do that. What do you think's going on here? What do you think's going on here? Something strange. The game's actually letting me walk faster than this. I'm just scared to approach whatever the heck this is. So weird, man. There were drawings of this over in the other room. Whoa. Where do you think the sound's coming from? Yeah, Robots Rescue is awesome. If you liked Robots Rescue in, what was that, in the VR Playroom? Is that where that was? Make sure you download Astrobot Rescue Mission. Like, holy crap. What an amazing full game. I'm like scared to like walk too close to the door. Something might jump up. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! You know, the more I play this game, the more it does start looking like Affected the Manor. Oh, did not expect to see a crib back there. Hey Brian Wu, I'm not terribly scared right now. This game, I think, has shown what it's capable of, and it gives me good jump scares, but not like heart attack jump scares. Like Resident Evil 7 can give me heart attack jump scares. I think The Exorcist was able to give me heart attack jump scares. This is giving me like solid jumps, you know. But we'll see. Anything's possible. Des was here all night. After Gamescast Live, Des came over. We filmed an episode of Why We Love and an episode of Viewer Takeover to make sure you guys had something to watch when I was gone. Des is totally asleep. But yeah, he came over and we filmed a couple good shows that will be on the channel soon. So yeah, I'm not terrified of this game. I like what it's doing, but it doesn't have. It's. What are all these sound effects? You know, the second I say that it's not really scary, something's gonna jump out and scare me. So I'm not gonna say that because it's gotten me a couple times. I think 3 or 4 times already. So we'll give credit where credit's due. When it's been scary, it's been a lot of fun. But there's a lot of this stuff in between that is just okay. We're just going from door to door. Like, which door's gonna open? Oh, that one totally opened. Yeah, should we check the eye door before we go in that one? Oh, that one too. Yeah, let's go in the eye door. Any medical supplies we can take with us? And woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. So every single thing we are finding is evidence that the thing we were told was not real. The fact that we killed our wife and kid apparently is a real thing. As far as PlayStation 5 goes, I really think we're going to see a huge, like, dramatic boost, even with the current headset. But Mark, I think we're going to see a dramatic improvement even with the current PSVR headset, which they've told us is going to be, cross-compatible. So I think, to see something that's pumping out like super high resolution visuals with nice resolution textures, all at a solid frame rate. That's not something we've really been able to see with the power of the PS4 or the Pro. All right, let's check this out. Dear Stephen, analyzing your previous letters and observations, I believe that the problem is connected with blank. Please give it some more thought. I am worried about you and your family. When I come back from blank, I will visit you and we will talk. Abraham. P.S. Send your wife and child someplace. Make sure that they are safe. Okay. Okay, they keep having me revisit the same places here. Oh, and another dictaphone.
41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment. We can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams connected with some mild anxiolytics should be enough. I think that finishing the dream. So, killing the wife and child can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
There we go. I guess I don't technically have a limit price for PlayStation 5 at launch because of what I do. um, if it was, if I wasn't doing this channel, then I guess I would definitely have a limit. I probably wouldn't spend more than $400 on PlayStation 5 at launch, but because of this channel, because of Without Parole, um, well, you know, I feel like it's a necessity. I want to carry on the PSVR talk. I want to be able to tell people how much better the PlayStation 5 is, exactly what the capabilities of the PlayStation 5 with the current headset are, and of course, when they launch another headset, I'll be right there on top of that too. But yeah, like $400, it probably would, if it wasn't for the channel, would be my limit. And probably as far as like another headset goes, I would say $400 for that too. So, oh. It slowed us down before we even got to the stairs. It makes you walk downstairs very, very slowly, but it slowed me down before I even stepped on the stairs, and long after I get off the stairs. Oh, this whole landing is they're making me walk very, very slowly. I can hold the run button down. Let's do that a little bit. All right, I think this is a new area. This is the waiting room, registration area. It's looks pretty similar to the floor above. If Xbox has VR plans for Scarlet, I will say they're way behind. They're way behind. Basically, the benefit that PlayStation has right now with PSVR is that not only do 4 million people have a PlayStation VR headset that they're going to carry over to their PlayStation 5, but also there's like 400 games. There are 400 PSVR games, PSVR games and experiences and stuff like that. You like, and all those are going to be cross-compatible with the PlayStation 5. So everyone who gets a PlayStation 5 is already going to have access to 400 PSVR games. That actually scared me. I was like, what the heck is that? You know, I always hate bathrooms. I always hate bathrooms, and in VR especially. I always hate bathrooms. Like, these stalls are just... stalls in video games are just crazy, because things could be hiding in any stall. What is this, like showers? Oh jeez, more places to hide. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's up, Crascal the Game Cat? What's going on, dude? Where's the music coming from? Uh-oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, everybody played nice in the chat, man. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Everyone just needs to chill out, relax. We don't like banning people unless we absolutely have to. But Reth is here. Reth is here, and he'll put the smack down if he needs to. Alright, I guess we haven't been in this room? Yeah, we definitely have not been in here yet.
Breaking news. As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
Guys, all this talk about Microsoft and Oculus is ridiculous. Alexander, stop it, man. No one's making drug references. I get it was funny, but it's driving people crazy, man. Cut it out. But yeah, no, like Facebook owns Oculus. Like, there's no way that they're going to, you know, give up any market share to Microsoft. At least I don't think they're going to. I mean, in my head, that doesn't seem rational. But man, stranger things have happened for sure. So I'm gonna say highly unlikely, but I've been proven wrong so many times. It's not funny. I don't want to tell you guys what I'm looking at here. Everything. I guess I'm just really. I guess we gotta see what the damage is out here. Whoa! Alright. So that crow or the bird just flew at me, disappeared. There's a chair here for no reason. All the chairs are in a different place. Total disarray. Nope. Oh, is Intruders worth $20? I'll tell you, I liked Intruders a lot. But, I mean, it would be way better if it was on sale. I don't know. Intruders is a lot of fun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so the room just flooded with blood. This is a... Oh. Oh no, oh no. We're in a wheelchair. We're in a wheelchair. And we have no control over it. We can only click turn, but it doesn't turn. It just looks to the side. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're in a wheelchair. The wheelchair's going faster and faster. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This is weird. This is really strange. What the heck are we doing? This is so odd right now. What the heck? Whoa, 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 whoa. I think they forgot to add a texture to that last part. It was just a big blue space. Oh, looks like we're controlling this again. Looks like we're a bird again. So we're flying randomly again. This is definitely strange. What do we got over here? Hey, what's going on, Polish Ball, man? This looks like, what, a headlight? Uh-huh. It's a flashlight. We finally have a flashlight. Yeah, well, I mean, I was asking for a flashlight about an hour and a half ago. I'm glad they finally gave us one. That doesn't sound creepy at all. Oh, wow. Alright, what do we got? We got letters and birds and digging and the scary shadow. Yeah, for anyone just tuning in, this is totally a slow-paced game. It's very walking simulator-like. You're just kind of going until something happens, and then you turn around and go somewhere else. This doesn't look like it's going to bode well. I feel like we're going to get impaled with with pitchforks, multiple pitchforks, impalation, getting impaled, impalation. I don't think that's a word. I died from impalation. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes, glazed with tears, and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips, Eddie. Okay. I'm really glad we have a flashlight. This is kind of nice. And duct tape. Don't leave home without it. It's the only thing keeping my Jeep together. That's for sure. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here without being impaled. Without dying of impalation. Pretty sure that's not a word. Impalation. Whoa! Jesus! Stop doing that! It's only the second time we've seen that guy, and he's just... I mean, yeah, kind of a cheap jump scare. But I'll take it. Because I really needed something to keep me going here. Alright, this section over here looks like it's more fun anyway, so let's go check this out over here. Oh, I can open the door? Oh. Alright, more drawings of bad stuff happening. Uh-oh. This is... Uh-oh. I think we're screwed. Oh, loading screen. Loading screen. There are so many loading screens that it kind of ruins the immersion. It's an issue. But what are you going to do? Wait a minute. Did I die? Yeah, I think lesson learned, right? The last time... Okay, so don't go in here. Don't go in here. Because that guy's going to kill us. The death screens are just stupid because there aren't any death screens. Yeah, Pringles, it does look like Jason Voorhees, or at least the guy from Splatterhouse. Oh, looks broken. Okay, let's go find something to fix the broken. Oh, boy, I didn't know we could just open this whole thing up. Not that it's useful at all. Alright, let's leave that dude in there by himself. We've got other stuff to take care of. Let's go double check over here, make sure we didn't miss anything. Can't go any further here. Let's go back into the greenhouse, try not to get killed via impalation. I'm definitely missing something, right? Okay, Eddie with his sensual words. Looks like we're gonna have to try to fix. Ah, jeez! Again, that was stupid. That one was my fault. I totally should have known that was coming. But now we have duct tape, so I guess we can fix the wires over here in the van. Hey, what's up, Woody the Bluebird? This is certainly creepy. Yeah. Anyone who thinks that PlayStation 5 is going to be the end of loading times, no offense, Great Tantrum. Much love and appreciation and respect. Honestly, PlayStation 5 is going to have like 4K textures and bigger open worlds to load. So just because it can load PS4 games really fast, there's still gonna be load screens. So they might not be as bad, especially if they introduce a solid state drive like they're planning on, but they're still going to be load screens because that's how it happens every single generation. Every single generation, there's more textures to load, higher resolution textures, bigger worlds, more things to texture, and then when they're adding like ray tracing, and that effect is going to take up a lot of processing power. It's like the whole thing, man. It's like it's just PR speak. Yes, it's true that it's going to be more powerful and it's going to load way faster, but everything has always loaded faster than the thing before it. So I'm going to be thrilled to see the first few games that don't have to load very much, but then as we progress and games get bigger and more detailed, I guarantee you we'll start seeing pretty typical loading screens again. As a result of ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dowell, the son of well-known psychologist, was murdered, buried in a greenhouse in the premise by gardener Edward S. Jeez, I'm telling you, I don't think they're covering up the mystery very well here. If there is a mystery, I think we knew what the resolution to the mystery was from pretty much the word go. So, but who knows, man? Maybe there'll be a twist. They just brought up a gardener. I don't think they talked about the gardener before.
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
All right, we're back in the house. Load times don't really bother me like when they're done well. Resident Evil 7 had like a super long load time like when you get into the game, but I don't remember any load times throughout the course of the game. So I think streaming will be. I think games that that are able to you get a kind of like a long load time to get into the game, and then it sort of just streams and it's loading like in the background and you don't really notice. Um, I think we'll see a lot more of that, and we'll see a lot less of what's going on here with this game. I don't know what's going on over here. Do you think is that a? No, they're not letting me walk in. It looked like it. Maybe I could have walked in and. No, I guess I can't walk in. Yo, I just turned the TV off. Jesus! Okay. It got me. Yeah. A little bit. I thought it was going to make me turn the TV off like 3 or 4 times. And when it just decided to do that instead, it kind of got me. I think most people aren't going to find this terribly scary, but I find everything scary. So, there's that. I remember growing up in loading games from tapes. I had a very old school Atari growing up. I had a very old school Commodore 64. We had tape systems. What? I will say that's one of my favorite things in VR is when you turn around and something totally different is there. A Chair in the Room Greenwater did that very well, and doesn't get mentioned nearly enough when we talk about scary games. Chair in the Room Greenwater is one of my favorites. Honestly, if you like The Exorcist, you'll definitely like Chair in a Room. It's made by Wolf and Wood, the same developers. Unforgiving Crows, Animal Psychology. Every morning, 2 crows named Thought and Memory are released and fly above the world. I'm starting to wonder what the rubber duckies have to be collectibles. Alright, I don't know if we needed anything in here. I guess we're gonna head back over here. I guess this might be a thing. Oh, man. Do I have to go back into... Do I have to go back into the basement? Like, what is that even? What is that? It's like, oh hey, pick that up, but what the heck is it? I don't know what that is. We're just running into the dark. Oh, no. We're not running into the dark, because we can't run into the dark. Alright, well I guess we're going back this way then. Interesting. Why do you think all these are glowing? I guess we missed something in here. I like saying we, like you guys had anything to do with it. I'm including you in my deficit. So all the photos are facing down. It's 3 o'clock. I'm wondering if there's a hint here somewhere. Again, the crow thing. I don't know if we're oh, can we just go up the stairs? Oh, they finally let us back up the stairs. Alright, cool. Just hanging out, going up the stairs. There's a lot of doors around here. A lot of hallways, a lot of doors. You think, can we go over here first? Lots of reading. Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. The experimental method of treating severe psychological disorders developed by Dr. Stephen Dow has been raising controversy for a long time. After sessions conducted by the doctors, the condition of patients significantly deteriorated. Investigation linked a former patient who committed suicide following his experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train. A psychologist treating her is known to have hidden all traces and methods leading to the patient. The doctor's even gone as far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dowell's rights, exercise profession, blah 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 blah. Good. And I think we're blocked. I think we have to go around to go access that over there. So we seem to be blocked. So I guess we're taking the long way around here. Make sure we're not missing anything at the edge of the hall. Nothing. 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 Okay. Well, so I was like, there's a lot of places to go. There's a lot of doors. A lot of things to do. No, there's just this door, and we're going around. It's a bird. But I'm more afraid that memory may return. What was it? Memory and thought? Memory? Oh god. Talk about no memory. I have no idea what the last thing I read was. Hey, take it easy with the whistle.
Patient. Data today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
Okie dokie. So we just walked all the way around to get to that. So I'm assuming having picked up the dictaphone triggered something. So I'm sort of expecting a jump scare. Another door to open. I guess I was sort of expecting that. That wasn't a... Let's go down and get the phone. Man, there's a lot of walking in this game. I mean, there's a lot of walking in most games. But most games, there's something to do while you're walking around. Nope, we are walking
On Monday, Eddie was 4.
super slow.
On Friday, he had a family on his own.
Uh-oh, the house is falling apart.
On Wednesday, his dreams did not allow him to sleep.
The house is totally falling apart.
So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess no guilt.
Oh. Yep.
On Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do. On Saturday, he did not have his family. He did visit the
Uh-oh. I guess we didn't make it to the door.
Sunday morning, he slept well.
Hmm.
9 years have gone.
I think this whole game is in my head. This whole live stream might be in my head. Oof. Oof. Oh, who decorated? This, this is a bit much. Alright. I guess we'll... Oh. Oh. Whoa. What? No. Okay. Interesting, I guess. Yeah, Ghost Giant was awesome, and yeah, it was definitely a little difficult to get the ball through the hoop. It's a fun platinum to get though. I haven't actually gotten it yet, but hey, take it easy, Rethman. Thanks for hanging out. It's so late. It's an unplanned stream. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being there, man. Go do your training. Theodore is a very talented child. He is very calm. He has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is a shadowy shape, which often appears in his drawings. Probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. Yeah, this game should be out today, later today, when the store updates in North America. I just didn't want to wait for North America. I wanted to play this and stream it before I went to bed. Let's go examine you up close. Oh! Hmm? Where is the border between dream and reality? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt, or what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come, but haunts you? Hey, what's up, Christoph? Christoph M? What's happening, dude? I'm glad the bridge just extended, because it seems it's a bridge to nowhere. So if it stops extending, we're in big trouble. What's behind us? Here, can we walk backwards? We can walk backwards. Hopefully it's still extending. Here, we're just gonna run. Whoop. Oh, okay. That's... Oh. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen at some point. I think we're caged in, guys. I think we're caged in. Despite all my rage. Hey, well, I guess we're going to the door. We're going to the door. Oh, and how much you want to bet? Yep, a loading screen. Yeah, this is kind of silly. The loading screens kind of make everything feel like it's stitched together rather than like one big experience. But I don't know, that whole section was a little bit goofy, to be honest. And we're back. We're back at the house. It sounds like it's raining out.
Steven, can I get into the bathroom for a while?
Honestly, at this point, I don't want to say it, but I feel like I'm just sort of racing through the game because it has me like retreading a lot of the same places, a lot of the same stuff I've done before, just with slightly different things. I don't know. I think my guess, you know, as far as conversion rates go, price-wise and stuff, you know, they'll probably be charging what, $15 for this game. And again, I don't think this would work on a flat screen at all. I think the few good jump scares I've gotten out of it were fun. But if you're gonna spend $15 on a scary game, I would definitely say there's a lot of other places you should put your money first. Oh God. Yeah, this is definitely a walking sim. Yeah, I would say only like if you're like me and you're just absolutely desperate for a new horror experience, because you've played everything else on PSVR, then you know maybe give it a shot.
Honey, bring me the towel from the bedroom.
But if you've been watching this whole live stream, then maybe don't give it a shot because you already know where the scares are coming, and that's if there's any fun to be had in this game, it's from the scares. And if you already know when they're coming, then that's not fun. Oh, okay. We need to find a key for the lock. I will say it's sort of a nice surprise, even though it's not a great game. It's a nice surprise because this was something I'd never heard of until basically they announced it 2 days ago. So, what is this? It's so dark I can't even see what I'm looking at. We opened the cabinet. I don't even know what I just took. I don't even know what I took. I love The Exorcist. I definitely think if you haven't played it yet, you should play The Exorcist before this game. It's more expensive, but you can at least download a couple chapters. They're way shorter though. Each chapter is only like what 20, maybe 30 minutes maximum. What is going on? I'm running around in circles looking for a key here. Oh. No, we've already seen that. What is this over here? No. What about that? Is it? You think we can get in that drawer over there? What about that drawer? This drawer? No? Okay. It's so dark I can't even see. I think I'm just opening 2 cabinets down there. I don't even know. It's that dark I can't even see what the icons are referring to. Affected the Manor is fun. It's worth 2 playthroughs, which in each playthrough is about 20 minutes. But honestly, I would just wait for the Affected to become a complete trilogy. There's supposed to be 2 other sections in that game other than the Manor, and then Perp Game's going to release it physically when it's complete. So I don't know. It'll probably be cheaper proportionately, you know, when they have all 3 games together, rather than spending what, $8 on each. Maybe it'll be like $20 for all 3, something along those lines. Who knows? Paper Dolls has not been patched, not properly. They did add DualShock 4 support, but it is pretty crappy DualShock 4 support. And it's crazy dark. That game is ridiculously dark. I don't mind the darkness in Paper Dolls. I actually like Paper Dolls quite a bit. But man, that locomotion system is garbage. Like total garbage. Alright, here we are, back in this room. Really just scouring every single corner looking for a key. Seriously, how is there just no key anywhere? There's no key. No key. No key. There's Christoph, I accept all friend requests on PlayStation Network. So if you want to add me, my PlayStation Network name is That Would Be Dark, all one word. Nice little Death Note reference for anyone who has ever watched that. Wow, I have just been walking around in circles for so long right now. What? Was that door always here and always unlocked? That I just totally missed? Alright. I have mixed feelings about our relation. There are some very strange translation issues here. Relation being one of them. Stephen is my employer, and I owe him a lot. I know this is not a discussion to be held through a letter. Let's meet in the garden in 2 days. The usual spot, Edward. Okay. Alright, so we did hear her ask for a towel. Okay, looks like we just had a weird scare, I guess. We're gonna say not so scary. Yeah, Cloak Reaper, that Would Be Dark was definitely one of the very few lighthearted moments in Death Note. It actually made me laugh, and like right then and there, the first time I heard it is when I created my PlayStation Network name. I'm pretty sure anyway. Now I have to figure out what year that was. Let me guess, loading screen? Nailed it. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. I was like curled up in bed, waiting to like totally ready for bed. And then this game popped up on the Australian store. Yeah, there's a little anime girl from Tale of a Fragmented Star that I use as my profile picture. Tale of a Fragmented Star being one of the worst PlayStation VR games pretty much ever made. So just because my profile picture, don't think that I endorse that garbage. It's horrible. Dear Abraham, thank you so much for sending me Dr. Alfred Benet's publication about the verification of children's IQ. Thanks to it, I have come up with a great idea. I will not let you in on the details yet. I do not want to jinx it. All I can say is I'll be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children with the initial part of the mental development. It will be revolutionary. Imagine this intellectual elites developed from their early... Okay, you know? What? I can't believe I read all that as it was. And we're back at the hospital. We're back at the hospital. Ooh. This hospital room's looking pretty scary. And we got a locked box. And another dictaphone.
The test of the therapy increasing the
Another
intelligence among
dictaphone.
children. The subject of the research, Theodore Dowell. The first attempts to increase IQ, I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well. I began the observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
Alright, let's move along. Let's move along. Hey, we started this game in a theater. Theater? Theater. Oh. That's on. By the way, on. That is on. If we turn it off, that is off. On. That is very... something we can do with this? Because it's very dark. Alright. I don't know what we're doing. I have no idea what we're doing. Just gonna keep running around, looking for stuff to do. I don't know. I wasn't totally sold on this game at the very beginning, and then it got me a couple times early on with a couple jump scares, and then I was sold. And I was totally into it, and man, it keeps pulling me right back out. All these audio logs and lots of stuff to read, and none of it's really done terribly well. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Andrew Knox? Thanks for hanging out, coming to the stream. I guess we go down the elevator, I guess. If that's the thing. We're going down the elevator. Oh, boy. Hey, what's up, Danish Gaming? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock here, 4 a.m. But man, when a new horror game comes out, you gotta play that. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna play this tomorrow. It's a horror game. You gotta play it at night. You gotta play it in the dark. Not that it matters when you have a VR headset strapped to your face. Okay. This could be interesting. I think that's supposed to be rain. Although it's... looks broken. Everything in this game is broken. Alright, I guess we're going in this room over here. Yeah. You know, the last time we were dealing with stuff like this was we had the valve puzzle in the basement, and we just kept turning valves until we succeeded. I don't know if it's going to be any different. This doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. Is it doing anything at all? Is the lighting changing on these candles? Is that what's happening? Yeah, we were talking about Don't Knock Twice a little bit earlier, Danish. Is this that thing from Big? Or is it? It's like, I want to be big. Okay, we get the key. Alright, we got a key. We got a key, everyone. Guess we'll go do our thing. Actually, let's go down and explore the hallway here. Should we go down and explore the hallway, or should we do our thing? Let's go do our thing. I think the chest was... Oh, no. It wasn't a chest. It was just something that looked broken. Oh. I was gonna go to the elevator. The elevator to go back upstairs. Instead, ran into a loading screen. Liquid Snake, I wouldn't compare this to Here They Lie. I mean, only because of the quality difference. Wait a minute. What do you was it? What? Don't tell me I died and it sent me all the way back. Is that what just happened? Right, that the checkpoint was that far away?
Research theme. The test of the therapy.
Oh hey, also we don't have to sit there and listen to audio logs. You can actually just start the audio log and walk away. Look at that.
I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well. I began the observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
Danish, I honestly don't even know if this is 3D audio. Nothing really has happened. I mean, I haven't noticed anything being off or wrong, so that's a good indication that everything's probably okay. But yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. It's not like it has amazing sound design or anything like that. Alright, so let's just... So yeah, so that is an issue. Like, you die in this game and you don't even know that you died. That's an issue. If you like the same exact thing happens if you die as if you're going to the next section of the game, and you don't know until after the loading screen if you died or if you actually made it to the next section. So that's interesting. Mako XL, I'm not having fun, but I'm certainly not loving this. There we go. Oh god, we have to do this again. Okay, so we are lighting up the candles. I know it's probably really hard to see on the stream, but we are lighting up the candles, and the controls are kind of garbage. And I don't know. Oh, alright, well, we just figured it out on accident. Much faster than the last time. So now that we have our key, we've learned our lesson that you can't actually go back there, that the elevator is non-existent, and if you try to walk where the elevator was, you die. You die. You die. You die. And then you're dead. And then you have to do it all over again. How exciting is that? Okay, so I don't know what we're doing. We can't go back up from whence we came. What's up, fellow PSVR people? Yeah. Oh. There's definitely a ghost or something walking up there. Tough to make out with all the screen door effect. I don't want to walk too much further because I don't know where you die. You die. But I accidentally closed the door. There's got to be something else, or a door that I'm missing, or an item that I'm missing. Hey, I found a light bulb. Alright, well, I found a light bulb. I guess that means everything's gonna be okay now. Because I don't know how important the light bulb's gonna be, but at least it's an item. Yeah. Junior 23, I don't know if it's getting better, but it's continuing to exist, which is a thing. I'm not sure what that means. There's no torch, there's no flashlight. There was one at one point, which was nice, and then they only gave it to me for that one section of the game, and then they took it away. What? Alright, so where do you think, if I was a light bulb, where would I want to be? Like, I picked it up over here. Where do you think I could plug it in? Not the giant light hanging above the examination table. And this door seems to not want to open at all, as do any of the other doors that we've tried to open. I don't think there's anything left to do in this room. No place for a light bulb. Yeah, I'm concerned, Edward Harper, I'm concerned about Feel Real, I'm concerned about any sense. There are more and more studies talking about fragrances and cancer and all of this stuff. I just don't want to. I don't want to just be like breathing. I don't want to be like in a situation where I've got this thing like strapped to my face where I'm like breathing chemicals, fragrances and stuff. Like I don't know what it's made of. There we go. I guess we took care of that. The light bulb. This thing that was broken is a light. Nailed it. That was stupid. But let me know. Let me know how the Feel Real thing goes. It's not something that really interests me for like numerous reasons, but I'm always curious. I'm always curious to see like how these things turn out, if they're just gimmicks or if they actually end up being something that really adds to the immersion. The 3D rudder. I think we all knew how that was going to turn out, exactly as it did. All right. Just hanging out, looking around. There's stuff. All these doors are open, but I don't know if they're left open for me. James Matthews, yeah, dude, this is coming out in the United States, or at least North America, or whatever you want to say, later today, supposedly. We'll find out if that's actually true or not. And it is currently out in Australia as of just a few hours ago. Let's see. What do you think we're picking up here? A rubber ducky. It's all gone to hell, my entire plan, all of it. Everything was based on suggestion, an attempt to manipulate dreams in the REM phase. I'm testing my son, Teddy. I thought it would be harmful. I had nothing to lose. Contrary. Informed. First, create method. Mark schools, higher empathy. Start afraid. Darkness. Wife. Son. Abandoning project. None anymore. P.S. I might have an interesting patient soon. I'm trying to read whoever's calling. Jesus. That wasn't bad. I will say that wasn't too bad. Because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, Tantrum. We were talking quite a bit about touring carts on PSVR Gamescast Live last night, and yeah, man, that 4-minute video of them just basically playing with it, driving like a steering wheel and a move controller. Whew, man, it looks so good. Touring carts looks amazing, and in the sense of speed, it looks incredible. Unlike VR carts, which was pretty garbage. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was that? What was that? Man, this game does have a few surprises. I'll give it that. Jesus! What? That was so awkward. That was, I mean, that was kind of cool, I think, but not amazing. I did like what was going on there though. The game was basically telling you, don't just keep trying to open the door, and there was stuff happening behind you, and then of course then the door just exploded in your face. Usually when there's a locked door, you just go, I'm just gonna try something else. Great Tantrum. That's fairly new news as far as touring carts go. That 4-minute video just came out like a day or two ago, so that's pretty new news. Very very excited to check that game out. We really need a good kart racing game, and the fact that Kart Team Racing, or I'm sorry, Crash Team Racing, that remake wasn't VR compatible is ridiculous. Sony should have been throwing money at Activision. To add a VR mode to the PS4 version. That's just insanity that didn't happen. Crash, like at one point, obviously was like synonymous with PlayStation. It just would have made perfect sense. Wow, you know, this whole game was really dark and it looked okay, but man, this is some ugly ass graphics in the daytime. This is not pretty at all. This is actually awful looking. Wow, this is just odd looking. It's bright and colorful and purple water. I don't know what's going on. Alright, we're looking for something to cut the chains with. That saw maybe? No, not the saw. Not the saw. Scissors? No, I don't think we can cut chains with scissors. Wire cutters. Or bolt cutters, or whatever the hell those are. Fast forward 3 hours, I'm standing there cutting chains with scissors. Paul, tell me it's almost over, man. Please, Polish Paul, please tell me this is at this point. I'm ready for it to be over. There were some good jump scares, and I appreciate that. But man, this is just ugly, and I'm not interested in the story. The story started going nowhere, and it never went anywhere. Man, I'm actually curious to know what this looks like on outside of VR, like on a flat screen, because holy crap, this is you can't get away with stuff that looks like this in non-VR. I mean, it's not even really passable in VR, to be honest with you. This looks pretty bad. I made fun of Intruders, like the end of Intruders when it was daylight and you're like outside, but man, Intruders looks a million times better than this. Or the end of Intruders. The nighttime stuff in the house in Intruders looks phenomenal. That's a good looking game at night in the house. What is going on here? I don't even. Is that even 3D back there? Or is that just like a flat backdrop? I think it's actually 3D. That's a wonky looking swing right there. Wonky as wonk. A picnic basket. Oh, okay, we got the ore. I guess we're gonna go take a little boat ride. Will one oar suffice? I'm not much of a boating enthusiast, but I thought you needed 2 oars for boats. You think... Oh good, yeah, more birds. That's what we needed, more birds. Thanks for the heads up, Paul. I'll see if I can solve the puzzle on my own, Paul, and if I need your help, I'll definitely let you know. I will say Kona is a better looking game than this, but it is way blurrier. This game isn't all that blurry at all. It's just really dark, and when it's not dark, it's ugly. Kona's blurry as hell. It's really the only downside to Kona. Kona's such a good game. Oh, not. I wasn't really a fan of this area to begin with. Now we're back here. Oh, why do I feel like that pile of books is about to be set on fire?
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children.
I've very seldom seen piles of books not on fire. Oh god, Teddy's 3rd birthday was great. The party was held in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from the fruits that we picked there. The only thing that got me worried was Stephen took an active interest in Teddy's mental development. He's only 3 and his father is already forcing him to learn to read. I have to talk to him. For sure. It's never too early to start reading. I'm way too old to be reading stories in VR. Why can't you just tell me the stories? More like show, don't tell, right? I want to get on the swing. I feel like it's the only thing that's going to save this game. If it becomes a swing simulator. Swing Simulator VR 2019. At one point, one of these piles of books is going to have to ignite. You know it. I mean, seriously, when do you ever see books in a pile that are not on fire? Like... Okay. Is this like a jury room? Oh, is that a door? Here's a door? Could be a door? You can open the door? I opened the door, but it's just a bunch of rocks. That's not exactly an entrance. Yeah, there was no way in hell I was actually gonna... As much as I like Scraper and enjoyed that game, the last thing I would want to do is sit in Scraper for hours and read the prequel novel. I gotta check in with AJ. AJ bought the actual novel from Amazon or something, some place that sells books, and he was reading the actual physical novel because it's easier than sitting there in VR reading off your wrist. But I'm curious to know what he thought. Okay, well, so the game started, and they were like, "Hey, Brian, you're a bachelor, and you don't have any family, but you're having dreams about killing your wife and kid." And then they were like, there's this dude, and he might have He might be schizophrenic. What's up, I'm Lord Guile. So yeah, this story has been very lackluster. I feel like there was supposed to be a twist somewhere, but they forgot to hide. But they forgot to like figure out what the twist had to be like something unexpected. I'm so confused.
So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great.
This is
Did you
so
know that
odd.
Susan Dow was pregnant?
This is so odd. Ugh, so many locked boxes to find keys for. What? Alright. My god, what is going on right now? Okay, I must have come from there because there's a lot of open doors. Oh, there is a twist. Hey, Janet, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping in. Dude, Chair in a Room Greenwater was so good. This is... I don't know what this is. This had its moments. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so now we're looking for a key and a combination. Right? There was something that required a key. This hallway just looks so identical. I'm just gonna get lost. Wait, what do you think's going on here? What do you think's going on here? So this is... Are we gonna have to refer to this thing? I think we're gonna have to refer to this thing. So if we see a series of dashes and dots somewhere, we'll make sure we come back here. Oh my god. Guess what? We just found our dashes and dots. I don't know, James Matthews, we haven't finished it yet. Holy crap, was that? Oh no. Oh god, don't tell me I need a pen and paper. I think I need pen and paper. Yeah, I feel like we need to write this down. Alright, hold on a second. I feel like we need to figure this out because there's Morse code or whatever happening on here, and then we need to transcribe it. Is that really how? That can't be. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first number's 3. Do. Okay, what's the next one? Okay. The next one's 2. So it's 3, 2. Bam, bam, bum, bum, bum. So it's 7. So it's 3, 2, 7. So if can we use 3, 2, 7 on that combination lock or the whatever it's called? This 3, 2, 7. Wow, wow! I can't believe that. I almost went looking for a pen and paper because I didn't know how many numbers there were, but I'm glad it wasn't that complicated. but holy crap. This hasn't been much of a puzzle game. It's been more of a just walk around until you find the answer game. So the fact that they actually threw a crappy little puzzle like that in is very, very strange. It doesn't seem right out. Paul, that's not the puzzle you were talking about, is it? Because if that's the puzzle you're talking about, that wasn't so bad. That could have been a whole lot worse. But now I'm like so lost. I have a horrible sense of direction as it is, and then all of these hallways look exactly the same. I don't even know what rooms I've been in and what rooms I haven't. These are the cells I came from. Let's start on this side. We don't want to actually go. Morning, Patrick. Alright, where was the thing? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. We're good. Okay, that could have been a whole lot worse. There are so many phones in this game. Let's go find the phone. It's coming from this way. At least okay, so there is 3D audio. At least it's telling me exactly where the phone is. That would be awful.
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps.
This is just getting tedious. Like it's really not. What am I in a court? Is this a courtroom or a courthouse? The examination conducted by Dr. Maslow's team should not be taken into consideration during the investigation. Dr. Maslow can influence the examination in order to help his friend, Dr. known for his controversial messages to patient's death. Moving on. Okay. Nothing. Oh, they want me to go this way. A big empty courtroom.
I hereby open the trial against Edward.
Hey, thank you for the.
About Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence.
Hey Jens, thanks for the donation. Really, really appreciate it, man.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow,
Oh,
Dr. Steve
God.
Dow's wife, that tried to
We're on
kill you?
trial.
I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dow's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
Oh man. I'm not really invested in this story. Maybe I should just kind of stop reading absolutely
I open the trial against Stephen
every single thing that I run into.
Because Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about
Hey Steel Shadow,
murdered by the defendant.
I really don't know what time I started this stream at. I think this has been going on for about 2 hours or so. I feel like around 2:30 is when I started.
By the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a
But I have no idea, to be honest with you.
with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant? Not with him, but with Edward?
Oh my god. It's like I don't even care what happens in this story anymore. Alright, was that? Oh hey, it's another phone. I wonder if it's gonna be followed by another loading screen. I will say that I was kind of bummed after we got in the boat. I looked back at the shore and saw that there was a little ducky that I missed on the shore, and I'm wondering how many I've missed and how many I've gotten. there's been so many escape room games in VR. There's been so many escape room games in VR, and some have been good. 18 floors, half of those floors are good so far. I think floor 1 and 4 are really good in 18 floors. Now we just need the other 14 floors. I thought Dying Reborn was actually really well done. I know it gets a lot of hate. I Expect You to Die is a great escape room game. Man, I really want to check this thing out in non-VR mode and see if the graphics are like significantly better, or if this is really just how the game looks, like even in non-VR. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after child is strangled during sleep. The father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of all these horrible acts. Yep, so far this is not a surprise at all. Like, this is pretty much what we expected from the very beginning of the game. So, whatever the twist is, I really hope it's a good twist. Great Tantrum virtual reality was good. Des and I actually filmed an episode of Why We Love about virtual reality that I didn't think was a good enough episode to air. But yeah, it's solid, man. It's solid. It's, you know, for the job simulator accounting plus crowd.
I started to live on memories.
But yeah, it's fun.
That were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive, and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for your source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality, to feel happy just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Okay. I guess we'll... Oh, that door is upside down. Door is on the ceiling. Oh. Yep. Now we're on the ceiling. What a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. What a feeling. 1408. Is that not the Shining Room? I was in my mind. Is that... Whoa. Alright. Barbara Ducky, you're the one. And now they won't let me go down this hallway. Hey, take it easy, Steel Shadow. Glad you stuck around for a little bit. This is yeah. This is sometimes interesting and sometimes very not. I think too often it's not interesting. But then it does something kind of cool like that, and you go, ah, maybe it's okay. And then you're like, oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. I have a lot of mixed emotions about this game. I'm a little bummed that I haven't been looking around for rubber duckies the whole time, but what's going to happen when I turn around? Anything good? Yep. Alright. Let's get a move on. What? What? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh man. Oh my god, it's over. Well, that was really strange. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, yeah. I'll say this was a little bit of a little bit of a letdown. Obviously, this isn't exactly the most expensive game. We're estimating it's going to be around $15 for PSVR. You know, a quick little 2-hour experience, whatever it is. Yeah, it's basically a walking simulator, and there were a couple good jump scares, especially like near the beginning. But man, yeah, there wasn't there. It seemed like it had a little bit of potential at the beginning, and it really just fizzled out. The game sort of showed, you know, all the tricks that it had a little too early. One of the things I love about VR games is when you do that thing where you turn around and like suddenly you're somewhere else, or suddenly you see something different. And this game does that, but it does it too much, almost to the point of like just tedium, and it just seems it's a mechanic that's like just overused so much in this game. It's okay. I don't think this is really like necessary. But if you played every other horror game and you just need something else to blast through, this wasn't the worst thing ever, but it obviously wasn't a whole lot of fun. About halfway through, I was ready for it to be over. So that's pretty much it. It was pretty mad, guys, son. You absolutely nailed it. So, yeah, let me turn on the volume a little bit. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was kind of a late night stream. I know there probably weren't too many people watching, but this was something I wanted to check out the moment I could get my hands on it. And thank you anybody who decided to hang out and watch me play it. You guys have an awesome rest of the night. I love you all.